Hey everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9 and welcome to my very dingy basement down here. So I've dug, it's only about, I think it's 60 blocks down. I'm hoping that's actually far enough for me to put this reactor, the fusion reactor down and not have too much of a problem. It's literally directly straight down from the base. Just using the elevator, just dug down a ton more. Just enclosed some walls a bit and just got an area here. So we pop up here, we're at level 76. And down here we're at level 16. So I'm hoping it's far enough. I can't remember exactly how far we need. Last episode we set up the fissile fuel. In between I just picked up a sink. So I'll just claim this one here. A uranium block. So we got to this point, the fissile fuel. And then we need to make the reactor in order to get nuclear waste. On the other side of that, we need somewhere to store some power. So there was this quest line here to make a. It wanted lithium dust, and we're going to make an induction matrix. So the lithium dust is here. So I put a second thermal evaporation unit in. It is currently processing lithium from brine. So this is probably empty. Yep, it's all empty. Excuse me. Brine, why are you not... Oh, you're not output. It would be handy if you were output. So this will generate brine from water, again using power, and this will output the brine over here, and we will get lithium. So that's liquid lithium going into that tank. There is a storage bus on the back of that. That then gets pushed over into here, the rotary condensator, set to decondensating. So turning liquid lithium back into lithium, and then it's outputting it up here and turning it into lithium dust. So this will backlog soon. The lithium dust is used to make the induction stuff, pretty much. I don't know of any other reason for the lithium dust. Doesn't look like there is. So once this backlogs, it's fine. This should then backlog with lithium and then backlog with brine. Cool. So that's doing its thing. I will need to swap to this hazmat suit at some point, but we'll see how we go. In here, we've got all the things we need for our... Oh, that should be down there. For our fission reactor. And then all our things for our induction. So let's just quickly have a look here. So we wanted the lithium dust, so I'll claim this stuff. Nice. Thermal evaporation plants, brine through thermal... Yep, that's what I've just showed you. So up here, you need the induction matrix. Almost every mechanism multi-block is built the same way. So it wanted 44 induction casings, 2 induction ports, and 55 structural glass. 44, 55, 2 ports. Cool. And then just set up recipes in the refined storage system to craft these. And then we'll need to make this guy. So I want to build this downstairs as well, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might end up putting this up here. Feeding it into something. I don't know. I might knock the wall out there and build it up here. But and these are all the other bits. Like here, we needed the stuff that goes inside the induction matrix, which are these cells and providers. So I've got a couple of them. And then it wants me to actually pick up an induction casing, which will complete this piece. So if I just... Too much junk in my inventory. Some of the stuff. A whole bunch of villages that needed curing earlier. Here we go. Cool. So that should complete this one and gave us turbine casing. So that's this piece. Apparently this here is what... It's got a little star on it. So I'm guessing we need them for... Let me go back. Star? Be somewhere in here. Maybe. Not that one. Yeah, I don't know. It'll turn up in one of these things. One of these items that I'm going to need. That's cool. We can get to that. All right. So let's pop back to where we were. Not there. In here. It does show that induction cells are going to be needed. So if I just do, what are you used in? Mecha tools, mecha suit. Creative capacitor. Maybe that's where I need it. Anyway, or this one. What are you used in? Yeah, there we go. I need them in the gravitational modulating unit, which is this one here. So I'm going to need 2 induction providers or elite. So if we just pop upstairs, I go here. So that's the basic induction cell. It was the provider, wasn't it? Is that the one I was just looking at? Goodness me. Providers. Okay, so I don't think I did a recipe for the provider. I think I just did it for the cell. Cool, so I would need to grab some more patterns. Go. You can see it needs elites and ultimate energy cubes. So it's going to be a little bit of recipe creation to get there, but I'll get there. All right, let's go and build what they want us to build down here somewhere. So again, staying in an area of the map that is chunk loaded and hoping for the best. I will shut this down in between loading, otherwise, yeah, I've seen it go bang before. All right, so we're going to make this guy here. So it wants 5 by 5 framework with a solid floor, right? Let's grab, helps if I grab this one, right? Okay, pop this guy down. So we're going fission reactor, induction, fission reactor port, logic adapter, I'm going to need some of them, reactor glass, control rods, you can have the turbine casing. Cool. So it wanted, I want to sink this into the floor one. Cool. One, 2, 3. I think it's 5 tall. Was that 5 tall, everyone? Tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Cool. I feel like it didn't ask me for enough. I don't know about you. more in there. I'll just get another 10, please. Okay, so it needs ports on each side. So again, going by just the image that's there, we can do it this way. I'm going to need logic adapters in here somewhere, so let's pop them there. And those last couple of casings. Okay, and then I've got control rod and fuel assembly. So assembly, assembly, control rod. And then is the rest glass? Yes. Okay, so that's a fission reactor. We've got 4 ports, and we'll need to deal with multiple things here. So first things first, one of these will need to be coolant input. Is it shift right click? Or is there a wrench thing? No, that's not what I wanted to do. So there is a way of changing these guys. Might need the mechanism tool somewhere in here. Get it if you see it. Why can I not see it? Multi-tools and configurator. Configurator. Have I lost my configurator? Or is it in here? I swear I made one. I mean, it's fine. Make another, but I swear I already had one. You can go away. You and anyone who's shouting at me going, it's right there in front of you. Yep. I'll call it YouTuber blindness. I think this is what I need. Find out shortly, right? Apparently I didn't make one of them. So, output waste, output coolant, input only. So green is input. So what we want to do here is we want to put down our sink. Like so. And then I'm going to use... I'll do pipes. Make some pipes. Where did I make the pipes? There, ultimate mechanical pipes. These guys do 32 buckets a tick. Wrong thing. Stop using a wrench. So it's pulling basically 32 buckets a tick. You can see this thing's holding quite a few thousand buckets of water. Quite a few. This should hopefully keep up even once we start producing. So that it holds what? 12,500 buckets of water. And the idea is you've got to keep the water up to keep things going. The next thing we're actually going to need to do is some sort of waste for steam, because I'm not going to put it straight into a reactor or into a steam generator yet. What I'll do is just get a trash, get a fluid trash can, and I'm going to pop in here. We're going to convert this to output coolant. I'm going to do this. And we're going to do that. So when it's outputting steam, we're literally just going to trash it. Because at the moment, I need the output. I need the nuclear waste. I haven't made the waste drums yet. Because we're going for this, nuclear waste. Hazmat, water, fossil fuel, port set output here either to a trash can or industrial turbine, and a port set to output nuclear waste leading to radioactive waste barrels or machines processing, or both. So we are going to need some radioactive waste barrels. Let's just make them waste. Three should hopefully be enough, but the idea is you can only pump into the bottom of my top and bottom, I think. So let's go out here. I think this will work. Where is it? Because I thought waste was a fluid. Is it a gas? Is nuclear waste? Oh, goodness me. You set to the right thing now. Yep. So nuclear waste is a what? Output waste and ship it to a barrel. Pretty sure it's a fluid. Might be a gas. Because this ultimate mechanical pipe doesn't want to connect. Which leads me to believe that it's something else. Maybe it's gas. Do I have gas tubes? I think I do. These are ultimates. The ultimate pressurized tube. Do you connect? Yes. Okay. So this will need to be output waste, and then we need a couple of drums here. And as I said before, it only connects to the top. Ooh. I'm going to need some more of these tubes. I need to output. So I'm going to need a couple more pressurized tubes. But the idea is that it'll be out like this. Extract. And then this will extract. And we'll process this nuclear waste once it's out. So I'm going to need some more of pressurized tube. And then the other thing we're going to need down here, and I should have it somewhere on me. Put it in here. Yep. Of course I didn't. And this one. This has fissile fuel in it, 32 buckets. Pretty sure fissile fuel is a fluid. All right, so this will then put fissile fuel into the reactor, I believe. Apparently not, because you're not set to what? What are you set to? Input only. The tank has fissile fuel. Oh, it's a gas. It's a gas, everyone. Alright, so let's make some more pressurized tubes. Pressurized. I make... Really? I need some glass. Reactor glass. Goodness me. Okay. Just going to make, I don't know, 3 sets of this. We go alloy. Can you make me like feel them? So these will move 750 millibuckets a tick. We go to the next level up. 2 buckets a tick. Cool. And then let's go the next level up. So, and then I want just get 10 of these. We'll go to elite because this is 64 buckets. 64 buckets a tick might be enough. Like this. I don't think we're going to need anything super high powered here, so let's just take this out. The main thing that needs the super high speed is the water in and the waste out or the steam out. And we'll bring this along to here, and then we'll actually need the next step in the process, which will be processing the nuclear waste. We need to turn it into polonium. We need a solar neutron activator. Run the polonium. Polonium pellet comes from a PRC. So that's polonium. Solar neutron, nuclear waste turns into polonium. Okay, so solar neutron thingo. I think I had here. Downside. That guy's going to need access to the sun. I think. This could be a problem. We may not be able to do this here. I might have to move this whole thing. Alright, give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright, well I moved this to the top of the hill behind the village. So we're just right up on top of the hill, which seemed to be where all the escaped sheep and animals end up. So I'm going to irradiate the top of the hill here anyway. We'll make the top of the hill glow. Sheila the Doominator has woken nearby. So I've just got this popped in real quickly. I don't have my my suit on or anything, but we'll see how bad it gets. Just want to run it for a couple of seconds and see how we're going. So we've got our fissile fuel that's going in with a pressurized tube. You can see here. Fissile fuel, there's 16 buckets worth in there. We've got water in there. We've got nothing else. If I go activate and then scram it, that will have produced something. Got to get up to... Oh, it's producing steam. And the steam is not leaving quick enough. Let's scram it for a second. Okay, so the steam is not... Why are you not... Oh, are you set to... Output coolant. Is this steam or gas? I need a pressurized tube on it. Yes, I do. Okay. Apparently, steam is a gas. And this is not set to extract. Okay, we are getting nuclear waste. Running. It's loud, but it's running. You can see the nuclear waste running through here. This will actually irradiate things. But this setup as it is, we are keeping ahead of the steam. We're only burning at 0.1, so it's fairly slow, but it's still making enough. If I go a little bit higher, if I go like 0.2. It's still better. Because what we need like 1,000 millibuckets of nuclear waste. So if I scram this now, it'll stop. You'll see this will slowly start going down. But the idea is we need the solar neutron device thing, whatever it was called. Solar neutron activator. What I noticed in between is I'm going to need to make HDPE sheets. Now, I don't know if I don't remember making substrate. Maybe we have. I don't remember in this playthrough making substrate. So I do need to check on that. That'll be a quest in the original one. Yeah, see, I didn't make the HDPE sheet, which is what I'm going to need. Let's claim a couple of things. Make all these different pipes. Throwing stuff all over the ground. Cool. So I'm going to need to do the whole HDPE sheet process, which is going to require a little bit of mucking around. But you can see we've got the ability to make nuclear waste now, and this will make steam, and we could run steam through a steam turbine. So if we go steam and go like uses of this, we could run it through one of these steam turbines or else. Otherwise, there's a few other bits and pieces we could do, maybe. Send it back. Yeah, anyway. So the main aim of Mekanism and steam turbines is to run this, to pump steam through this turbine to generate power, huge amounts of power. We're ticking this box. So yes, this would be the next one, is to make the industrial turbine, or turbine, however you want to pronounce it. And then that will make power, and then we can run that power into the matrix thing. So again, we need to run down this route. We need to run down this route because we're going to need to get to building an SPS, which is this. We do need to get to making the power, the induction matrix. But yes, use of steam here. Otherwise, I'm trashing it as I am at the moment. So I can tick this box. And then we need to make nuclear waste can be sent into an isotopic centrifuge to create plutonium. Okay. Otherwise, we can make polonium. So we need probably both of these. Goodness me. So I'm actually going to need to output the nuclear waste to both things that it's used for. It seems to get to the end, the bits we need for the antimatter pellet. Antimatter pellet comes from antimatter which is polonium in the supercritical. So I do need polonium mainly. Okay, cool. We're going to need bits and pieces of both. We probably need, We need plutonium to make the SPS. This is going to be a little while making this guy. So I do need to make the nuclear waste into both things. So we'll get this running up here. Potentially I'll make the turbine to produce power, just to power the stuff that's going on up here, and we'll like void any other power after that. But alright, so that's our next episode thing to do. For now, this has been us setting up the reactor and hoping not to die. At least these guys probably will. If there's any accident up here, then things go pear-shaped and we irradiate whole swathes of the environment and kill lots of things. If it doesn't go badly, then we should be okay. So yes, I will make it a habit of turning this off before I log out each time I record. But yeah, so I think that's enough for this episode. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things after having a couple of weeks off with the family. I had preloaded a bunch of videos, so just getting back to getting on top of where I need to be. So yeah, next episode, a bit more late game mechanism, and we'll expand this area up here and a few more machines. Until then, thanks again, and see you later.